My name is Coach Tolbert, and welcome to my lifestyle and weight management workshop. Because time is of the essence, we'll get right into it. By the time you complete this workshop, you will have the knowledge and blueprint to build your own step-by-step guide for a healthier lifestyle and the ability to lose weight as you please without starving yourself on quick fix diets or cleanses, without killing yourself or attempting crazy extreme workouts or agonizing hours of cardio, and also without compromising your life with expensive surgeries that don't get to the real root of the problem. Now, the first question I usually ask myself when someone is giving away a free workshop, training, a lesson, or anything, I automatically ask, what's the catch? Because I don't believe myself to be unique in this way, I know that you are probably thinking the exact same thing. As a lifestyle and weight management specialist, I have experienced, tried, and studied many different methods and strategies for weight loss and muscle building. I've gone through the gauntlet of juice cleanses, HIIT training, strength training, intense cardio, and 21-day fad diets, just like everyone else. I have personally felt the emotions of success and disappointment with temporary fixes that didn't produce long-term sustainable results for what it was I wanted. Along with my studies and certifications, I have firsthand knowledge that the struggle is real. I believe that the more you give in this universe, the more you receive. So I am giving in this very moment. First question I usually receive from anyone, friend, family, random strangers, is where do I actually start? You may be surprised. First things first, let's start with getting rid of the ridiculous myths that have been continually printed into our belief systems. For starters, there are no good or bad foods. There are only more nutrient-dense foods that contain fewer calories. When I say nutrient-dense food, I'm talking about foods that have the essential nutrients that help your body build tissue, regulate your metabolism, and generate heat and energy. Foods that give you more bang for your buck. You cannot simply turn your fat into muscle. Fat and muscle are two completely different tissues. An increase in muscle can help your body burn more fat, but this is not a transformation from one to the other. I'm sure you've heard people say this. You don't have to starve yourself for months on end just to lose weight. Yes, the difference between calorie intake and energy output, better known as physical activity, determines whether you lose weight or not. But you don't have to deplete yourself to create a large enough calorie deficit in order to shed some pounds. The last myth I want to dispel for the time being is that you have to go to the gym regularly or do insane amounts of cardio to lose weight. This is not true. It is all about your activity level. You do not need to have a gym membership or train like a bodybuilder to lose weight, get healthier, and feel good about yourself. Now, those are just a few of the most common myths related to lifestyle and weight management. I have a saying, control the mind, the body will fall in line. For our next step, now that some of those pesky mental barriers are out of the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this workshop. No matter what it is that you do in life, everything begins with awareness. Understanding exactly where you are at this very moment will allow you to see exactly what is required for you to get where you want to be. For example, if I asked you, how does a Florida resident get to Miami, Florida? What would you tell me? Personally, being a Florida resident myself, I would ask you, what part of Florida is this person currently located? Once I'm aware of this person's location, I can then direct this person on the best route to Miami, Florida from wherever they are. You see, this same logic would be applied to you in the event that you want to lose weight and obtain a healthier lifestyle. You or your fitness coach, if you intend to employ one, will need to gather as much data and information possible to find out exactly where you are. The best way to get this information is through daily food logs and daily activity logs. Understanding that we are creatures of habit, daily food and activity logs will show you and your coach precisely where to attack your current flow of habits. These habits have kept you overweight and out of shape. The next step, following your awareness and understanding of exactly where you are, now you can take appropriate action. For example, it is universally known that the human body requires a calorie deficit to lose weight or fat. If you are someone you know is overweight, I can guarantee you that you have heard someone say something like this. Well, I've only eaten like a salad or two, some chips, drank a Gatorade, and had some water. You see, this right here is a clear admission that this person understands that they need a deficit to lose weight. But what is hidden in this statement is the ingredients of those salads, the amount of those chips, and the sugar that's in that Gatorade. Now, if this person is still struggling with their weight, we can view this in multiple ways. Either the ingredients of what this person has eaten created a calorie surplus, or maybe the ingredients created a calorie deficit. But you see, this person's body has become metabolically adapted to eating in this particular fashion that it can't lose weight in good faith. You see, our bodies don't care about us trying to build muscle, lose weight, or look good for some Instagram photos. Self-preservation is the first law of nature, and our body's only intention is to survive. If your body isn't receiving enough calories or nutrients for an extended period of time, it can become a hoarder. It will simply deny you the ability to lose weight. Our bodies desire to be in a state of homeostasis. Like most things in life, our bodies need balance. It is more likely than not, the first course of action needed will be to start with the reverse diet. The reverse diet, you or your coach will determine your maintenance level calories for balance. There are many sites with calculators you can use free of charge that will help you determine this balance. The next step will include understanding your current stage of readiness. In each area we will need to improve upon is very important. A few of these areas include balancing calories by balancing caloric intake and physical activity, increasing fruits and vegetables to at least 3.5 to 6 cups daily, increase whole grains by choosing whole grains instead of refined grains at least half of the time, increase dairy and dairy alternatives to at least 3 cups daily, decrease unhealthy fats and added sugars, and decrease sodium and salt. We need to evaluate and see which of the stages of readiness you are in currently within each of these areas. The stages of readiness include pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance. In the pre-contemplation stage, it suggests something that you are not or have not intended to do. In the contemplation stage, it suggests something that you aren't doing, but you have been thinking about working on. The preparation stage is where you are doing the work on some days, but not executing every day of the week. In the action stage, it suggests things that you are doing successfully, but have only been executing less than the amount of 6 months consecutive. The maintenance stage suggests you have been executing your new habit more than 6 months consecutively. Of course, we know that the main goal is to be in the maintenance stage for all your dietary goals, but you have to be strategic and patient to get there. People who use the following strategies are likely to succeed in changing their habits. tracking daily habits, knowing your barriers and benefits, setting realistic goals, rewarding yourself, recruiting help from friends and family, asserting yourself, thinking positively, reminding yourself, anticipating high-risk situations, and managing stress. These are just a few. Within the 20-week program that I offer to clients, we dedicate at least a week to each of these strategies to make sure that we understand how we can apply them. This way, we build momentum and focus throughout our program without overwhelming the mind with too many focus points all at once. The information and steps within this workshop can be your guide along the path of lifestyle and weight management success. Remember that your mind is the most powerful tool when it comes to changing a behavior or habit. Your current condition did not just come to pass overnight. You must be patient, persistent, and kind unto yourself. Belief in yourself grants you the power and complete control to accomplish your goal. If you feel as if you need some help, don't hesitate to employ yourself a coach. Professionals hire coaches in order to receive a structured approach to personal development and assistance, unlocking their potential to achieve specific goals. Investing in your health will be the greatest and least expensive investment you will ever make in your lifetime. Make the decision to move yourself into the action phase of success. Whether you take these steps and build your own program, or if you hire a coach like myself with a ready-made program with multiple resources, videos, templates, reminders, and a guaranteed formula for success. No matter the path that you take, you are always in complete control of your destination. The magic you are looking for is in the work you are avoiding. I want to wish you blessings and success moving forward. If you require help along your journey, I will be honored to help light your path. Feel free to schedule a one-on-one consultation call or simply email me at the email address before you saying, "I need a coach." Until then, control the mind, your body will fall in line. Peace.